Have you ever thought to yourself, how can anyone find joy in the middle of trials? Why does the Bible encourage us to count it all joy? When life is challenging, maybe right now, joy feels out of reach. And you might even be wondering if it's truly possible to be joyful during tough times. But what if I told you that there is a secret to finding joy in trials that many people miss out on? I want to go ahead and dive in deep to the secret on how we can find this in our life today. So that we can have the joy in the middle of trials. We can go ahead and rejoice in the middle of our tribulations. And let's take a look at James 1:2-4, which says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kind, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. So let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." This doesn't mean that when we have to be happy about pain, or we have to pretend to be happy about pain, even though everything is not okay. It means that in the midst of our difficulty, in the midst of our distress, in the midst of our hurt, in the midst of our brokenness, we can trust that God is working within us. He's growing us in ways we couldn't achieve otherwise. Real joy is found in knowing that every struggle has a purpose. Some of you might be thinking, you might be going through some things, some financial hardships, wondering how you're going to make ends meet each month, or maybe you're facing relational struggles, or maybe you're going through in your marriage right now trying to keep the peace within your family, or you're going through that divorce and it's getting a little rough and it's getting a little shaky. You might even be dealing with health challenges and you're fearing the future. But in times like this, it's normal to feel weighed down. It's normal to feel like, am I going to make it again? Is there hope at the end of this tunnel? But we got to remember that trials are where God does come. He meets us right in the pinnacle of that situation. Another key to finding joy in trials is to lean on God's strength, not our own. Because Nehemiah 8:10 tells us, "Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength." The joy that we're talking about isn't based on everything going right. It's based on knowing that God is with us and that He's not against us. And even when things go wrong, it's His strength that's going to upbuild us, that's going to keep us going when we're feeling like we're weak, when we're feeling like all the world is against us, and it's helping us to face these trials and tribulations. And when things are going wrong and the doctor reports are hitting us hard and we don't know exactly what to do, it's that joy that we find in God, that peace and that resilience. And when we rely on His strength, we can find a joy that isn't shaken by the challenges we face because we got that endurance. You might be feeling like you're in a season of endless struggle, dealing with disappointments and setbacks, and you're not understanding. Why is it that God keep giving me the opposite of what I want? It's not matching what it is that I'm asking for. One of the things I've learned in this season is that sometimes when we ask for that thing, He gives us the opposite. And what it is God is working towards that. But He's helping us to build endurance towards whatever situation comes at us, because we may not be ready for it. We can be asking, but we're not yet ready for what's actually going to be there. So what I can say is you got to be steady in what it is that He's giving to you. Remember that the Bible promises us that these trials aren't the end of the story. In Romans 8:28 it says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." God can take even our hardest moments and use them for something. If you like this and you understand what I'm saying, I need you to go ahead and put in the comments, "Use me for something, Lord." Knowing this is going to bring you hope. This is going to bring you joy. Even when the path forward isn't even clear yet. If this message is speaking to you, I need you to like and subscribe for more encouragement. In the comments, let me know, because I want to be praying for you, and I want to be going ahead and getting a clear understanding that this is for somebody out there. Let me know. I need to know some testimonials, something, because I feel like God is working and moving in somebody's life right now. I don't know who this is for. but we all need to lift each other up. We all need to be sharing our stories and encouraging each other to hold on to joy. I need you to know that even in the middle of this trial, it isn't about denying the struggle. It's about trusting that God is using those struggles to grow us. He's using those struggles to bring us closer to Him. I'm going to be praying for you. And we need to go ahead and embrace the strength that He is trying to give us so that we can endure these struggles and we can get through these tough times. Have a blessed week.